Hello, everybody. My name is Mike Summers. I can't tell you how excited I am. Thank you. It is great to be back home. It's great to be back in Kentucky. And really, more importantly than that, it's great to be back with Coach Petrino. We had so many good years together. And I feel a little bit, I can tell you from perspective, coming in the last part of this recruiting session or cycle, it's really obvious how hard these coaches have worked to put this recruiting class together. And certainly I came in on the last couple of weeks of that. But these guys have worked extremely hard to put this class together, and it's such a great class. And certainly with the offensive linemen that we've got coming in, I'm real excited about that. You saw Caleb right there. We're going to watch three guys right now that are a part of this offensive line class that is really exciting. You just hope from a coaching standpoint to have guys that have got tools that you can work with to develop. The offensive line position is a development position. Most of the time, guys come in from high school and they have a lot to learn. These guys have got tools that we can work with, and we're so excited about that. This first guy is Ronald Rudd. Ronald's a big guy, 6'5", 318 pounds. He's a junior college player, so he'll come in with some experience. We'll expect him to jump right in and learn the offense and be a part of that mix right away as we get started, and we're real excited about him and what he can do. You'll see him here now as left tackle. And what's happening, he's coming off the ball and reaching outside. And one of the things that we ask these guys to do is come off on an angle where they can strike with their hands and attack the defender on the angle that they're blocking him with, and then reinforce his momentum. That defender's working out, but he doesn't want to work this far out. So Ronald takes him and runs him way out past the hole. He creates separation in the defense that they can't cover because his block was so good. You can watch his feet so he can stay connected. And watch this, right when he makes contact, you can see his hips press up into the block, which is something I'm really excited about. That means he's going to be able to stay connected in this block and be able to finish. Here you'll see him in pass protection. He takes a kick set, does a good job of staying on a great inside number landmark. He's keeping the quarterback, his back to the quarterback so that the defender has to go around him instead of through him. And at 6'5", 318, you're not going to go through Ronald. You see him here again. On the left-hand side, he starts his kick step, which is a kick step with his outside foot to protect the quarterback and to protect that speed rush. The defender gives him a hard inside move, and so he's going to then post-step his inside foot and slam that door. When he does, he's cut the defender off from the quarterback, and now when he sees the counter move, he's got enough athletic ability to reverse back out and stay between him, and does a really good job of moving his feet and staying between him and the quarterback. That's Ronald Rudd. Toryque Bateman is a great big man. He is a guy from Gaston City, Alabama. He's 6'6", 305, might be 315. We'll see if we can work on that a little bit. But is a really good football player, got a great personality, brings a lot of energy to the position, and is a guy that we're real excited about. You'll see him here on a couple of plays. As he comes off the ball, you'll see him come off and strike. The first thing we're looking for, his strike to be underneath the pads of the defender that he blocks. He rolls his hips, and now he keeps his feet going. And even though he gets rolled up on the back of his legs, he's able to stay connected and bury that guy as a defensive end. So we kind of like that. Here you see him working out as he gets ready to set to this outside guy. It's going to be a draw set, so he's going to set and power arm this guy with his inside hand and power arm him to the outside, and you can see he takes that defender and just gets rid of him on the outside. One of the things that we talk about when we're evaluating offensive linemen is we talk about heavy hands. And heavy hands means that they've got the ability to maximize their punch, and when they make contact with someone, they're able to move the man that they make contact with. This is a pretty good example of heavy hands right here. So he does a good job of setting and doing a good job of taking that guy and punching a hole in that guy and not giving him any chance to be a part of the play. So that's Toryque Bateman. This last man as far as I'm concerned, is one of the prize guys in this class. This is a guy that we took right down to the last minute. Coach Galloway just did an incredible job of recruiting him. We've stayed after him, and it went silent last night about 9 o'clock, right, Coach? Things kind of turned off, and he's tired, and he was getting hit by every coach that was recruiting him. And so we kind of got worried when the phones went silent. We weren't sure what to expect. We got up this morning and we didn't hear anything. And all of a sudden we got on the internet, we started watching this signing, and I was in Coach Galloway's office, and there was 2 of us in there, and then all of a sudden there was 5, and then there was like 15 of the coaches all in there. We were gathered around this internet, and the internet connection wasn't good. And as they went through all the kids and got down to him, the internet connection stopped right as he got ready to stand up and tell us where he was going. But this kid's got so much class. Right before he did that, and his other players on his team were getting ready to make their announcements, he texted to Coach Petrino and to us that he's getting ready to come home. And it made all of us feel so good. And I would tell you that my days of vertical jumping are over with, but I did set a personal record this morning when he said that he was coming with my vertical jump. This guy, I'll go back here just a second. He is 6'7". He's 6'7". He's 335 pounds, and he's going to open his hips and run. This guy is 6'7", 335. Watch him run and deliver a blow. And I'm pretty sure that he's hitting, his mom didn't like that. Here you see him now as he inside releases on a power play. He's working, the defender works out, he works to the second level. This linebacker's supposed to step up and take this B gap right now. I would tell you that linebacker can't even see the B gap at that point. See you later. Yeah. I don't know if you can appreciate how big 6'7", 330 or 40 pounds is, but that's a big man moving his feet really well, sets his hands inside out. He's able to stay in control of his body as he pass sets and really does a great job of protecting the passer. And we're so excited about Mekhi Bectom. Here's one more. Just look how big he looks compared to those other guys right there. Great first step in his kick slide. The defender tries to go inside on him, and he just puts his right hand and his right foot up, and he's able to post that guy off and stop his movement right there, and that play was over with. This guy is going to be a really good football player, Mekhi Bectom.